Let's listen in live.
Get out of our way, and let us start moving. Because if we don't, we're going to fall much further behind. And the other message is we need a united Canada. That's absolutely critical. President Trump doesn't respect weakness. He respects strength. And that's what we need to do. We need to unite, move forward. As for the Ring of Fire, we have, more critical minerals there than anywhere in the world. The world wants them. The U.S. wants them. But we can't take 20 years as we've been taking and duplicating assessments, which is wrong. If the province is doing one, let them continue on. There's no reason to duplicate those assessments. So that's the message we need to get out there. And I'll be messaging that to all the premiers that we have to stay united.
And as a very brief follow-up, sir,
Sure.
Will you be helping Mr. Poilievre in the election starting next week?
I'm not going to help anyone. That's not my job. My job is to keep Ontario moving forward, to make sure that our agenda moves forward. We were very fortunate to get a mandate from the people, and we're going to move on that mandate. And like I've proven for the last close to 8 years I've been in government, that I'll work with anyone. I don't care if it's an orange party, red party, blue party, purple party, green party, any party. I'll work with them as long as it's in the best interest of Ontario. Yes.
Premier, what do you make of President Trump saying that one prime minister could be tougher than the other? And do you think that this is interference?
Well, that's President Trump's comments. That's up to him to comment. I have no comment about that. All I want is a united Canada, that we work together, and we really, really work hard to get exemptions on these tariffs. We know April 2nd, globally, everyone's going to get these tariffs, and there's nothing we can do, as we were told in person, and we just need to stay focused and united. There's a lot of things that we can do here, like internal trade barriers, and I want to thank Premier Houston for the great work he's been doing on internal trade. That will add another 4% to our GDP, which is absolutely massive. We're getting rid of all the exemptions when we get back in the legislature. That's going to be the first piece of legislation. I know Premier Houston has done it, and hopefully all the other premiers are going to follow, because it's going to benefit everyone in Canada.
Premier Smith says national unity is at risk unless the new prime minister or the next prime minister meets a list of demands, including removing single-use plastics. Do you agree with this, her list of demands?
Well, that's up to Premier Smith to make comments. So that's her opinion. My opinion is let's move united. Let's use everyone together and move forward united. And I hear my great friend Premier Houston, which has been a great ally.
Premier, will you let your MPs campaign, your MPPs campaign with Mr. Poilievre?
I want to make sure our MPPs are fulfilling our mandate. We are going to be absolutely swamped. Let's focus on Ontario. That's our main objective. So.
And last question, just to ask, Mr. Trump says he would prefer to negotiate with a Liberal in Ottawa. Do you think Mr. Carney would make a good negotiator?
That's up to President Trump. Again, I'll be there to support anyone who gets elected, and we'll move forward as a united Canada. That's what we need to do. But thank you, everyone. Thanks, everyone.